Hey y'all, and welcome back. Are you a big fan of cereal, yet you're not a really big fan of the fact that it has so much added sugar and it's low in protein, and you're trying to find a breakfast that has some protein in it? Well, look no further. Today, as a dietitian, I am trying all 6 flavors of 3 Wishes cereal. It's cereal that is low in added sugar, has protein, has fiber, and the ingredient list you're gonna be shocked about. So let's see if this tastes good, if it's worth it, and we'll talk a little bit more about the ingredients. All right, y'all, let's buckle up and let's pretend we're kids again. Hey party people, and welcome back. I'm stoked you are here. If you are new, welcome. My name is Nicole. I'm a registered dietitian, master's in sports nutrition, and I have been in the nutrition fitness world for well over 10 years. I freaking love making nutrition easier to understand and more fun so you can start living a healthier lifestyle today. Y'all are loving the videos that I try different healthy foods and I let you know what is up with them. Today is no different. I went to Sprouts, I think a couple weeks ago, and there was a cereal that was 99 cents on sale. It was unsweetened. I tasted it. It was delightful. I reached out to that company and I said, hey, would you be interested in sending me all of your flavors so I can try them all? And they said yes. And now I have all 6 flavors of the 3 Wishes except for the pumpkin spice. I don't have that one, but that's okay. Per usual, I'll go over the nutrition facts. I'll tell you how it tastes. I'll even compare prices as well as compare them to similar products on the shelves. And we're gonna talk about the ingredients, so get ready for some fun facts. If you haven't already, be sure to press like, subscribe to this channel, share this with your friends and family. Let me know what other foods you want me to try down below. And I am stoked. Let's go to that first cereal. We're first gonna try cereal plain, and then we're gonna add some almond milk to it and see if it stands up in a bowl full of milk. Well, almond milk. First up, unsweetened. This is also the only one I've tried. 0 added sugar completely. The only ingredients in it are chickpea, tapioca, pea protein, and salt. Also, did I open it upside down? Yes. Is that embarrassing? Yes. 3 Wishes truly looks like a bloated, oversized Honey Nut Cheerio. It tastes just like Lucky Charms sans the marshmallow. I cannot tell you the last time I had cereal and milk, but maybe now I will. I used to love Cheerios with banana in it and strawberry. Also Special K pecan, yum. Wow, wow. 8 out of 10, I stand by it. How do they only have 3 grams of added sugar in each serving? The one thing I really love about 3 Wishes is they use 2 different sweeteners. One, they use organic cane sugar, which is your table sugar. And then to add a little bit of extra sweetness without adding more added sugars, they use monk fruit. And if you don't know what monk fruit is a natural sweetener. And it's considered a natural sweetener, not an artificial one, because one, it comes from like a melon-like plant, and the chemical structure stays the same throughout the process of taking it from that melon to basically the cereal. And a fun fact about monk fruit is monk fruit has been used for centuries as a medicine for things like sore throats and coughs, which I think is pretty cool. Nowadays, brands are using monk fruit as a sweetener because one, it's 200 times sweeter than table sugar, so you only need a teeny tiny bit. And monk fruit basically is very low in calories. And what I say as a registered dietitian is this is an ingredient that can help you decrease your added sugar. Now remember, a lot of studies have shown that people who have natural sweeteners actually have the same amount of calories in the meal as people who just have table sugar. And that most likely is because people think that they're saving a ton of calories when they have something that has a 0 calorie sweetener. So they just eat more of it. It's really important to always listen to your hunger cues and your fullness cues. Let's go on to the next cereal. Next up is the frosted variety. A little bit more ingredients, and it's just chickpea, tapioca, pea protein, organic cane sugar, natural flavors, and monk fruit. I will say online, their natural flavors, they said it's non-GMO and vegan. Do I know anything else? No, but that is what online said. I'm stoked to try this. I love a little sweetness in my cereal. Looks exactly the same, a little stickier because it has some cane sugar and monk fruit. Wow, that tastes like table sugar on it. That tastes very sweet, but not in like an overly sugary way, but just in the way that you want like a Honey Nut Cheerio to be sweet. This is the same. The 3 Wishes taste very close to that. This with some berries and milk on top of yogurt, wow, 9 out of 10. Not even fronting you, this is really, really good. This does not taste healthy at all. I'm actually mind blown. I thought I was gonna taste the monk fruit a lot more in this because it was just monk fruit and sugar, and I really don't. You know how sometimes like those natural and artificial sugars will be like a cooling sensation in your mouth? Not that at all. Y'all, I crunched some numbers so you don't have to. We are gonna compare 3 Wishes to the competitors of Honey Nut Cheerios and Fruit Loops. Got my handy dandy laptop with the numbers I crunched so you don't have to. 3 Wishes, 120 calories for a 3/4 cup. And I compared that same 3/4 cup for Fruit Loops and Honey Nut Cheerios. Both of them about 110 calories, but really 10 calories, not much difference. The difference you're gonna see though is in the protein and the added sugar. In Fruit Loops, there's 12 grams of added sugar. In Honey Nut Cheerios, there's 9 grams of added sugar. In 3 Wishes, there's only 3 grams of added sugar. So that means Honey Nut Cheerios and Fruit Loops have 3 to 4 times that added sugar than 3 Wishes. Protein-wise, there's only 1 gram of protein in Fruit Loops and 2 grams of protein in Honey Nut Cheerios, where there are 8 grams of protein in your 3 Wishes. Honey. Ingredients, there's no honey in it. It's just chickpea, tapioca, pea protein, organic cane sugar, natural flavors, and monk fruit. So if you are vegan and you don't want honey, this is still vegan. I even looked online, they said it's vegan. Literally looks the same as the frosted. Huh. That's actually wild. The natural flavors must have like a little bit of the honey kick, but it tastes almost like wildflower honey. Like it's not just honey, there's a little bit more depth of flavor. This one is slightly sweeter than the frosted. It has a little bit more of a monk fruit taste than the frosted one. I think that just maybe because I know what's in it, but it's a little bit more of an aftertaste. Out of a 1 to 5 monk fruit flavor, maybe like a 1.5. Really not crazy. You won't really think about it, but it is sweeter, a little bit more monk fruit. Because of that, I'm giving this one a 7. Still solid. But again, there's some top contenders already in this. Did you know 3 Wishes uses 2 plant-based proteins to increase their protein in their cereal? There's 1 chickpea and 2 pea protein. If you haven't heard about pea protein, I highly recommend doing some research because I really do think brands and products are going to increase the amount of pea protein they use because 1, peas are relatively cheap, and 2, it's a high quality protein, meaning pea protein has all 9 essential amino acids, incredible, and studies and research articles are actually showing that we absorb and utilize around 89% of the protein found in peas. Next up, cinnamon. On the cinnamon, the only difference between the other ones is there's some salt and cinnamon in here. Wow. Smells like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Maybe that's what they were trying to go for, probably what they're trying to go for. This is my favorite right now. This tastes just like Cinnamon Toast Crunch plus Honey Nut Cheerios had a baby, but without sans crystallized sugar. These just keep getting better and better. And y'all, I know they gave it to me, but I promise you this is not sponsored. And I am actually very excited. And now I'm gonna be making some parfaits with this. I can see it in my future. Spectacular. Give me a bowl of this. Here's the deal. Lucky Charms and Cinnamon Toast Crunch rival my favorite cereals. This is a solid 9. Solid 9. While I'm here, let me tell you what else they don't have in it. There's no wheat, no corn, no rice, no dairy, no oats, no, peanut-free, vegan, no soy, gluten-free, and kosher. So if you're any of those things, I recommend this thus far. There has to be one that's bad, right? So we have 2 more left. Let's talk a little bit more about the second ingredient in 3 Wishes, which is tapioca. And if you haven't heard about tapioca before, I bet you have. 1, tapioca pudding, delightful. 2, boba tea. The balls at the bottom, tapioca balls. If you don't know where they come from, it comes from a cassava plant. If you haven't heard what a cassava plant is, the best way I can compare it to is it's basically a potato. Higher in carbs and calories, low in protein, low in vitamins and minerals. Tapioca is extracted from that plant And one, it can be used as an emulsifier, bringing ingredients that won't normally come together, and it can be used as a thickener, which I'm sure Three Wishes is using tapioca as a thickener, as an emulsifier to bring all these ingredients together. I'm not entirely positive about it, but I'm pretty positive that's what they're using it for. Next one, fruity. So this is basically Yuck Fruit Loops. If you're pink girly like myself, they're pink adorbs. And for the ingredients, I should tell you, they use vegetable juice for the color. Monk fruit, natural flavors, organic cane sugar, pea protein, tapioca, and chickpea. Literally the same as everything else, but it's vegetable color. Eating your veggies. Just kidding, there's not a serving of vegetables in here, but that would be fun. Get out of town. This is wild. Actually wild. This tastes a lot like Fruit Loops and a little bit like Apple Jacks. I'm, digging this one. Fruit Loops Apple Jacks with a little bit of monk fruit back end. I don't know if it's because I keep eating them with monk fruit, but this has the most monk fruit flavor, and I'm getting a little bit of that back end of the monk fruit when it gives you a little cooling effect. Cheers. That is so good. This tastes more like Apple Jacks Fruit Loops, baby. 100%. The monk fruit goes away when you add some milk to it. Score-wise, I'm gonna give this an 8. It's pretty solid. If you are a fruity cereal person, I can see you waking up in the middle of the night, going to your refrigerator, grabbing a bowl of this. The ingredients, the protein in it has some fiber. Really solid choice, especially if you do need a late night snack or even a breakfast with some protein in it. This would be really good. Add some berries, add some fruit, or even on the side have some. Now we're talking. Let's talk something fun. Let's talk price comparisons. We love a budget, and we like to see if the healthier thing is actually worth it. Well, Three Wishes is an 8-ounce box for around $6, $6.49. You can buy it at Sprouts, on Amazon, and on their website. I actually got it at Sprouts for 99 cents because sometimes Sprouts has these killer deals. Fruit Loops and Cheerios, again, sales may happen, but generally speaking, they're $4 or $5 for a 10-ounce box. Little bit bigger box, little bit cheaper. Now remember, Three Wishes, smaller company, so they're not pushing out as much product, so that's gonna make it more expensive. Also, the ingredients they use are gonna be more expensive than what is found in Fruit Loops and Cheerios. Again, whatever budget you have, that is between you and your Excel sheet. And last, but certainly not least, and my one I was looking forward to the most is the chocolate. I loved Cocoa Puffs, even though I know it had so much sugar in it. This is chocolate cereal with protein and fiber and just a little bit of ingredients. In here, the only difference is there's salt and cocoa in it. Oh, and obviously, they're brown circles. Get Three Wishes. This is absolutely incredible. This tastes just like a Cocoa Puff. Monk fruit barely tasted in this one, actually. If you're a chocolate person and want some extra protein, easy. Am I gonna have this tomorrow for breakfast? This with a mix of the cinnamon, 1000% I am. I need you to stop. This is a 10. This is a solid 10. This with some cinnamon, I'm about to put together, see what that tastes like. But y'all, I cannot believe I like every single one of these. I really did think one of them was gonna be bad. Favorite, chocolate. Second favorite, cinnamon. My least favorite is the Fruit Loops, but I never was a Fruit Loop kid anyway. And for that price, I know we talked about price difference. I'm telling you right now, for 8 grams of protein, worth it if it's in your budget. I am amped to be a cereal girly again, but I'm gonna tell you what, I am going to be adding some strawberries or berries to the chocolate one. Chocolate strawberries for breakfast, sign me up. Maybe some banana, delightful, because we love a cereal and a lower sugar alternative, but we still need some whole foods, some vitamins, some minerals, some natural fibers that we find in our fruits. And it's gonna fill us up even more than just cereal will. All right, y'all, let me know down below which ones you buy, how happy they make you, and until next time, drink your water, eat your fruits and vegetables, and be kind to yourself and those around you, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.